Hey guys, I'm going to show you what to do here with the Brentuning flash, how to get to it. So basically you need is a T25 on a ratchet, and you got to take off this, the one up top here, and on the other side. So I'm going to go pull the stuff off real quick, and then of course one down there too. Pull off all that stuff, and then I'll show you exactly what it looks like. All right, so now I'm pulled off all the little screws and everything. This comes off pretty easily. Some things to look for: make sure you have these tabs still connected, because if they fly off down the motor, it's not going to be a fun day for you. So now that I've pulled this off, I've exposed the Bosch computer, and this is what Brent is going to need to use for the stage 1 flash on the 1718 S1000RR. So I'll walk you through on how to pull this thing apart, which is basically going to be pulling that screw down there, and then this whole thing just kind of lifts up. I'll show you in a little bit here. All right, I pulled that little bolt out, so now this is free to come out, and just give that sumbitch a little tuck. All right, so we exposed some of the lines down here. There's a bunch of zip ties, so let's go ahead and get rid of those zip ties real quick. And like right down here, and there's a few others. Then I'll show you guys how easy this is to pull out. One thing I'd like to note while you're cutting the zip ties: do not cut the wire harness. It's kind of important you don't do that. So just like that, and then it comes right out. Real easy stuff. And then you can see the computer's a lot more free now. Now this portion of it is basically, let's see if I can do it here with one hand. Pull that, a little thing there, and there's one at the bottom I gotta pull. So real easy, like I said, you just gotta pull this top portion that comes off, and this whole thing will slide out, and the same thing for the bottom here. So just do that for both of those connections. All right, now I've got the computer out, and there's two little clips here, which I've already undone because I want to show you guys with one hand here. This kind of just moved out of the way. Believe me, Bren doesn't want to see a computer with this bunch of plastic crap around here that he has to pull apart. So just pull this thing out of here. It's real easy to pull out. And there it is, all pulled out and ready to ship to Bren. Okay, so all you gotta do is package this thing up. Of course, talk to the sales team over at Bren, and they'll hook you up with exactly what the actual procedure is to ship this thing out. And I'm gonna send this off to Bren. If you guys are also doing the speedo stuff, I'll go ahead and pull that out really quick too, so you guys see. So, but if you're just doing the flash, this is all you need. But if you want to do the speedo too, you gotta pull this thing out as well. So I'm gonna do that next. All right, so the first step here, what we're gonna do to take out the speedo cluster is take off the front windscreen here so we can get to the bolts in the back. So pull out all of these. Okay, well, I got all the bolts out, and I've just pulled it out already, which I completely forgot to make a video, but it just slides right out really easily. Nothing too crazy here. Just slides out. Just make sure these black things are all still connected to it, because without these, you're not putting it back in very well. So basically, this whole thing pulls out really easily. You just got to disconnect this. There is one piece, however, that's a little pain in the butt, and it's down in there. It's a little push clip. So I'm going to go ahead and just get a pair of I was gonna say pliers, but I don't know how I get that. Get a little screwdriver to push that out so I can make this thing where it comes out of this hole. That's it. All right, so I got that little push lock out. Now the whole thing just comes right out just like that. Disconnect the two harnesses you have here, and she's ready to go. All right, and that's it. Now we are all set. I have the computer and I have the dash cluster. So he's gonna unlock this dash here so we can read it over 186 miles an hour to be a little more accurate. So I'll read over 200. And then also we're gonna put the stage 1 flash onto here, and it is really that easy. All you gotta do is ship these two things off and you're all set.